Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin, if I ask all of you great people and my cameraman to turn your heads to the Palestinian flag, the communist flag, and the Antifa flag. Ladies and gentlemen, tell them. Shame on you! 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 So patriots, I don't actually need a speech whenever I come down to these sorts of occasions. That Palestinian flag, the communist flag, and the anarchist flag, that is called the Unholy Alliance. Every single lefty is a socialist or a communist at heart. But I will get grilled about unity and not splitting votes. These people will collaborate no matter what. I say the right do the same as well. That's what Conservatives haven't been taught and haven't learned for so many decades. These people will put all their differences aside and kill each other later to get to their end goal. The right have to start understanding this is what we're up against. These are the people who are going to be voting for Labour. And now Zoltana and Corbyn are going to take that vote. Yeah. Unity, splitting votes, that party is going to do serious damage, guys. You think Labour are bad? Can you imagine Zoltana and Corbyn, a communist and an Islamist, side by side, running Britain?
Off our streets! Off our streets!
Tell them.
Communist scum! Off our streets!
Communist scum! Off our streets!
Communist scum!
Off our streets!
Communist scum!
Off our streets!
Communist scum!
Off our streets! Right.
Communist scum!
As ever with these sorts of things, as ever, patriots, with these sorts of things, there are some horrible stats and facts that have to be read out, because this ultimately is what has shifted the Overton window. When patriots, the silent majority, even liberals, are confronted with facts, it changes everything. Multiculturalism has failed. When they said multiculturalism, what they actually meant was mass, uncontrolled immigration and an Islamist invasion, which no one voted for. We were lied to, we were sold a lie, and we were lied to. It has produced lawless Britain. It has enraged the backbone of this great nation. The class that keeps Britain moving and fighting fit has been betrayed the most. However, good always comes out of bad, and it has shifted the Overton window. The British lion has also awoken. Patriot concerns are vindicated by the statistics now available. Those facts which detail the extent of Islamist migrant terrorism in Britain. But, patriots, these statistics are just the ones we know about. They are just the ones reported and charged. We still do not have the entire whole picture with regards to what migrant terrorism and the illegal invasion has truly done to our country. To that, I say no justice, no peace. We want justice for the girls. We want a government
We can protect our kids! Save our kids! Save our kids! right. Yeah, not bad.
We want a government that will declare war on radical Islam. A government and a police force that will declare war on communism. A government and police force that will declare war on left-wing fascists. We want mass deportations and remigration of those who do not belong here in Britain, and we want the death penalty reinstated.
Amen. Good morning.
There is a reason why we must remove the communists. To all the liberals who fancy being conservative after a glass of wine, but actually their blood doesn't run blue, but the liberals that get a bit mouthy after a glass of wine, there's a reason. This is for them. There's a reason why the communists have to go home. Many think communism is just a sick, twisted political ideology. It is not. Communism is a spiritual weapon of the devil designed to enslave souls, destroy the church, and erase God from the hearts of men. And it's not just Christians that understand that. Secular atheists understand that. Agnostics understand that as well. This is why the saints stood up to communism, and it's why the church stood up to communism.
Not now.
Not now, but we are going to reinstate Christianity back into the heart of government, my friend. That's right.
Amen.
That is why communists support migrant terrorism, rape and murder. It is why they despise conservative values. We must treat these people, our opposition, down the road, right now, with those flags, no different from if they were Nazis. Do not be fooled by their placards and their rhetoric, patriots. They might as well be wearing swastikas. Like so many former glorious seaside towns and cities, Bournemouth has become a shadow of its former self. Let us remember young Marine Thomas Roberts, God rest his soul, from Bournemouth, murdered by an Afghani illegal invader who was already convicted of murder. That monster should not have even been here, and Thomas should still be with us.
Well, let me finish this, let me finish and then I'll meet you up.
Why has there been 100 rapes every year for the past 2 years in Bournemouth? In 2022, there were 105 rapes, 143 sexual assaults, 19 exposures and voyeurism, 286 sexual offences. Bournemouth has 3 illegal invader hotels. In 2024, my hometown Eastbourne had 6 harbouring illegal invaders. Seaside towns like Bournemouth are worth 1.3 billion a year in tourism, being absolutely wrecked by the negative consequences of immigration. And we should talk about those consequences. Let's name them. Islamist terrorism, the Islamic Caliphate, migrant terrorism, and third world savages who drain the taxpayer and destroy lives by raping and murdering. Another example, on the 16th of July, it was reported by the BBC that Mohammed Abdullah was charged with rape and sexual assault of a 20-year-old woman here in Bournemouth. That's not a British name. Why are these people here? The Britannia Hotel, the chain, we all know, is part of the backbone of the asylum scandal. This is very true. But there are so many with blood on their hands. I say it is time for no mercy, no diplomacy, and no surrender. It is time, patriots, for a clean slate. It is time for justice. I say no more will we let the lunatics run the asylums. I say we install a government who will detain the invaders and the foreign monsters and the Islamists on MI5's terror watch list and the foreign criminals in our jails and on our lands and the communists and the traitors in government, and we begin mass deportations and remigration into London. Why is it that so many criminals have their names, identities and motivations concealed? Why is it that the government and the media are so secretive about the demographics of the people involved in the incredibly obvious spike in sexual crimes, rapes, violence and antisocial behaviour? We deserve to know if there is a correlation between the advent of mass uncontrolled legal and illegal immigration and the statistics, which we now know show a 730% increase in rapes between 2020 and 2024. In 2000, there were 8,580 rapes. They were recorded in England and Wales. In 2024, there were 71,227. Why did a woman in Portsmouth yesterday come up to me and tell me that her daughter had been raped by an illegal? Why did that have to happen? Why do we have to hear it?
Weak government.
All preventable. All preventable. They weren't here.
Is it possible, patriots? Is it possible that our liberal, corrupt establishment have let in hundreds of thousands, millions who have a very different attitude and belief system to us, towards men, towards women, towards younger females, and to those people who are not part of their tribe? Is it possible that they've done that? It is only going to get worse, patriots. A lot of these men do not rape and do not murder. They specialise in intimidation. They specialise in confronting. They specialise in threatening, stalking, hunting, demonising, demoralising. They specialise in destroying communities who have absolutely had enough of being made to feel afraid. So we can't rely on mainstream media stats and facts, because they're not all going to murder, they're not all going to rape, but they're going to make this country as uncomfortable for us as they possibly can. And it is only going to get worse. And the government will keep allowing the boats. They will keep allowing the invasion. People will simply stop going out. They will stop feeling part of the fabric of our society. They will further lose their sense of belonging. But perhaps most damaging, British society will continue to crumble as we, the taxpayer, ask ourselves endlessly, what on earth is the point in all of this? Why are we here? Why are we paying taxes? What are our taxes for? The government's chief function is to protect its citizens from threats, foreign and domestic. And I've got some bad news for you, patriots. It is now down to us. It's now down to us. It is now down to us to take back control. It is down to us to make the sacrifice. It is down to us to create a political revolutionary force of nature designed to capture the hearts and minds of this country's citizens, of every single Christian, of every single patriot, of every single concerned citizen, common sense citizen, and for us to lead them to victory. I guarantee you, patriots, on everything that's holy, there is nothing else left but for men and women to stand up, to take the country back. And I will not stand for nonsense arguments, nonsense debates about votes being split and such is the best deal, so we've got to settle for more liberalism. Absolutely not. Such and such will do. No, we were here last year in the exact same time, Trafalgar Square last year. All the protests I've been to, reform had their shot, liberalism and centrism has had their shot. Now it's time for what the people want, which is mass deportations. I will not have the patriots duped and have their hearts broken yet again by establishment stooges. So I say this, Christians and patriots alike, we deserve nothing less than a conservative government who will begin mass deportations and remigration.
Amen.
Who will declare war on the communists, who will declare war on the Islamists, who will defund the trade unions, and who will reinstate Christianity back into the heart of government. For decades, the conservative, blue-blooded Christian right has left it to the liberal establishment. For decades, and we have forgotten how to win in a first-past-the-post system. In a first-past-the-post system, there are winners and there are losers. We don't have proportional representation. You have to win. It is that simple. So I say this to the patriots in under 30 seconds. There are three metrics to judge a political party. One is the leader. Two is its missions, and three is its policies found in their manifesto. It is time to pick a side. It is time to throw everything at the political party of your choosing. We have absolutely no time left, patriots. There are no grains of sand left in the hourglass. So my message to you, let us all stand together. Let us all stand together, shoulder to shoulder. Let us show the backbone, the silent majority of this great nation, what Christian courage looks like. Let us tell them there is only one thing left, that it is time to get political, it is time to take our country back, and it is time to send them home! 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 Get them here. We want our country back. We want our country back. We want our country back. We want our country back.
We want our country back. We want our country back. We want our country back. We want our country back. We want our country back. Britannia, Britannia rules the waves. Rule Britannia, Britannia rules away. Britain never shall be saved.
Well done, Patriots. God bless you. I'll hand you back now to our fantastic host. You're the one doing it, guys. I just show up. You're the ones doing it. I promise you, off script now, the only way to take your country back in a first past the post system is to return a majority of candidates. So right now, everyone is stood in a constituency. In 4 years' time, when you go to vote UKIP, if there's no UKIP candidate, you can't return a UKIP candidate in this constituency. 20 seconds, that's how long that story takes to tell. You want to instill a government of your choosing. You must return the amount of candidates greater than all the other parties. So go away and think about it. It's right there on the website. To join as a member and to put your name forward to stand as a candidate. Because that's what all this is about. If we protest for 4 years and we don't get politically active, the Islamists and the communists will win. They will 100% win if we don't get politically active, guys. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you.